Lynn Murphy, and we have an hour of great solutions. In fact, we're starting off with an American Dream favorite, and we're so thrilled because today we are premiering for the very first time a product called the Tuck It. It is a visor, and this is what's so genius, that is going to block out the heat and the sun from the area that most of us have the most difficult time, and that is right at the passenger or the driver's window. Well, the inventor, Rick Williams, hiya Rick,
Hi.
is joining us. Rick, being part of the American Dreams, you came up with a great concept, knew that there was nothing to properly block, correct? The sun, the heat coming from the side. Tell us a little bit about Tuck It, and you're receiving two of these here today. Yes, the Tuck Visor.
It is just a very, very simple solution to blocking that annoying sun that's coming through the window that the visor in your car doesn't really get.
So, Rick, I might be thinking, well, why not just take my visor that I have and undo it and pull it off to the side? How is this different?
It's different in that it just very simply presses against the window and then tucks and is held into the corner. You'll see when we
Let's show everybody. Okay, you're gonna shut the door. I'm gonna simulate the sunshine shining in, okay? And you're gonna share with everyone just how simple it is on just about any type of vehicle?
Yep, any vehicle, absolutely. Hi. This is the Tuck Visor. It's a removable side sun visor for automobiles. So to use, very simple. You just press it against the window and tuck it into the corner of the window. And then when the sun moves, if you need to, you can untuck it, reposition it, and tuck it back in, or if the car moves. So it's a very simple to operate, very practical solution to blocking that sun that's coming into your eyes, taking the heat off of your face and neck, and relaxing your eyes altogether. Very simple to remove. Just bring it down, store it between your seat and center console or wherever you need it. Very simple.
Now, how about, are you able to see through it? So I might be thinking, is there gonna be a blind spot here when I put this up?
There is not, no. It is opaque, or you cannot see through it. It's black. Okay.
Oh, okay,
no.
So you're, all right. And I think that's important to understand because you might think, well, gee whiz, it's doing a great job blocking and it's preventing the heat from coming in, but am I gonna be able to see out it okay?
You absolutely can, yeah. It does what your perfect visor would do if you had a visor that worked perfectly in your car. It blocks only the horizon and the sun above it. So.
Right. And then you're getting, just so everybody understands, two of them. All right, what are we looking at here, Rick?
That's just a very simple 3-picture illustration of how to use it. You very simply press it against the window and then slide and tuck it up into position, and then it's held by the window and the trim there.
And this is a patent pending design right now too, right?
As it turns out, this unique angle right here, give or take a very small amount, is common to 90% of all moving vehicles on the road.
How clever. And you were saying right now it's available in some of the #1 truck stops around the nation, and you can't keep them in stock.
That's true. They sell out daily.
So whether it's you have an SUV, if you have, you know, a regular car or a truck, you said just about every single one that was tested on, the Tuck Visor worked well in it.
Absolutely perfectly. If you have a window and you have trim, it'll work.
Yeah. I can't help think about a young one in the back seat. You know, because you're receiving two of the Tuck Visor, so you can adjust it even to wherever their height may be, if they're in, you know, in a car seat, right? Of
course, because of this design, it fits perfectly on the driver's side and the passenger side equally as well. But great for the kids in the back too. So it works
very clever. You know, the other thing is a lot of us, if you don't have the blocker type sunglasses, you know, and you get all that protection all the way around, you don't maybe not want to even wear any glasses. So this is another wonderful alternative to that because you're blocking obviously the regular visor in the front. Now you're blocking off really one of the most difficult areas where the sun comes in that we've never really been able to fairly be able to block before, because you were saying of the way it's designed, this is what makes this shape, this patent pending shape, so different than a regular visor.
Yeah, absolutely. It comes down just to the level of your visor would, but it blocks that area where the visor just doesn't get to. So it not only
clever.
blocks that sun, it relaxes your eyes because it's dark. It absorbs a lot of that dark, you know, the light, the bright lights.
Sure.
Takes the heat off of your face and neck, and it just makes the whole driving experience a lot more enjoyable.
And for today, we're doing the 2-pack, and we're also featuring this with FlexPay on top of that, which is great. So a wonderful opportunity for you to get this home. Shopping using any major credit card for under $10. We live here in Florida, okay?
Yeah.
So yes, they call it the Sunshine State for a good reason. And I am telling you, year round. And even, you know, up north when it's snowing and the sun is coming in and you get that reflection coming in, you know, through the side door, the windows, there's nothing really you can do to block that specific area.
Yeah, I see people, you'll put your hand up, or I get pictures of friends of mine that send me pictures every day of what people are putting in the windows.
Yeah.
It could be a placemat or something like that.
You know what? I know, I've thought about that, like, or even just, you know, a piece of paper, but you can't, that's dangerous because you can't see through it.
Yeah.
Rick, I know we have a clock up on the screen. Let's walk back over to the vehicle if we can.
Sure.
If you're just tuning in, this is called the tuck visor. For those who are saying, what in the world is the tuck visor? And this is, you can see, you're holding it in your hand.
Yeah.
You receive 2 of them. Feather lightweight, but don't be fooled. It's a unique pattern and unique shape, patent pending design. So it enables for any type of side passenger window for you to adjust it, correct?
That's exactly right, yep. It is solid. You can't see through it, so it blocks the sun perfectly, relaxing your face and your eyes. Takes the heat off of your face and neck, and it's perfectly shaped and designed to go in any window of any vehicle.
I'm simulating the sunshine with this flashlight, so I don't know if you can see where my angle is right now. I'm simulating that, and we're going to show you how this reflects the UV rays that are coming in. Not only that, ultimately, there you can see, it would also be the heat. So there's the sunshine.
Sure.
Okay, we're gonna have you do your trick now.
Sure. You just take it from wherever you store it, press it against the window, and very easily tuck it into position. And then if the sun moves, you can untuck it, reposition it, and tuck it back in. Just making it that much more relaxing to
And
drive.
reiterate one more time, Rick, you can see through. There's no blind spot.
Not at all. You'll notice if you bring your visor down, it comes right to there as well. So when it's tucked into position, you can see perfectly, just as if your visor came directly. And that's why. It's legal for that reason. It's legal because it's removable, and it only comes down as far as the car's visor does.
Right.
That's
Great to know.
It can be tilted a little bit if you need to.
Right?
Repositioned.
Because look, we can't predict where the sun's going to come, right?
And it's
we
so
absolutely
easy to use.
cannot. We're going to come back over here, Rick. I know, extremely popular. You received the 2. It's a part of our American Dream segment. Every review has been pretty much a perfect 5-star customer pick. Can't keep them in stock out in the nation, and we're thrilled to launch them here with you. Congratulations. Thank you for inventing this. Great idea.
It's been fun.
It sure has. More great specials coming up next. Stay tuned.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Flash sales are going on every Tuesday and Thursday from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. on hsn.com. We feature everything from jewelry, fashion, kitchen, and more, all on sale for limited time only. Go to hsn.com every Tuesday and Thursday at noon to see the new flash sale.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
Am I doing the read right now or no?
Are you going to be the lucky winner to visit our hometown?
All this month, we're celebrating HSN's 41st birthday and giving away a trip a day to our hometown right here in sunny Florida. The St. Pete Clearwater area is home to 35 miles of Florida's Gulf Coast, award-winning beaches, a bright art scene, and some of the most delicious restaurants and foods all the way around. Each day, someone would win a vacation, which will include, for two, airfare and a 4-night stay right here in St. Pete Clearwater area. And we want to thank everyone who has been entering, and now the moment we've all been waiting for. Today's winner is Cheryl S., and that is from Pennsylvania. Congratulations to you, Cheryl. You just won a trip to our hometown. And if you want to visit our beautiful hometown, you can enter every single day in July for a chance to win. And if you want to know more about all the great activities in the St. Petersburg Clearwater area, we have a perfect vacation guide right for you. You can order a free copy from us. Just search hometown, and don't forget to enter now for a chance to win. So congratulations to Cheryl from Pennsylvania. And we are talking our birthday and great home solution celebrations. And boy, do we have, I would say, one of the most important solutions, especially this time of the year. It is hurricane season, and we are delighted to have the Storer Smith battery organizer back in stock that also comes along with a battery tester in your choice. You're just going to simply choose your color of white, gray, or red, and available today at a special birthday price of $19.95 and FlexPay. Yvette Lopez, who is our representative and spokesperson, is joining us.
Right.
Yvette, we both said the same thing. This could not come at a better time.
Absolutely.
It is hurricane season, but at any time of the year, correct?
Right.
You want to be able to have your batteries right there and know that they're working and organized.
Right.
Tell us about this.
Well, to that, what's funny is story real quick. Last year when it was Hurricane Irma, I had my radio, I had my flashlights. I thought I was doing great. Turned them on, nothing. All the batteries were dead. So where do you go? I don't know where my batteries are. I'm searching through the junk drawers. I'm outside in the garage looking in a box. Nothing. I might have came up with one or two. I needed them, and I needed them right then. That's the problem that we run into. Now, that's more of an emergency situation, but also how about when, you know, it's around the holidays and the presents are out and you don't have those batteries for your child's toy. Boy, you are the bad
You're
person.
in trouble, lady.
Or when the remote goes dead and, you know, all those situations. And it might not be that you don't have them. You just don't know where they are. Yes. Now we have a simple and easy solution. This is gonna store up to 100 batteries. It has a handle, it's portable. You're gonna get 4 screws and 4 hooks in case you wanna hang it on the wall, or you can slide it in a drawer. And then, here you go. You open it up. Now, I love that this has a clear cover, because at any time you can glance in there, check out your battery inventory. Right. There's a sale over at a home improvement store. Oh, I might need some C's. You know, you don't have to guess. So you open this up. You have 6 D's, 8 C's, 52 double A's, 30 triple A's, 9 volts, and right under here, you even have a spot for any of your button cell batteries.
Terrific.
So it holds all of them. Now, what part that I love the most, you get a battery tester with it. And what's great about this is think about when you have those batteries, if you happen to find them, do you know if they work?
Right.
Who knows if they work? You start going through the trial and error. Well, let me put this one in, let me put that one in, I'm not sure. Now, with this easy tester, and I'm just gonna grab a D because it tells you exactly how to do this. There's no guesswork. You line it up and look at it. If you got that, okay, it's all the way in the green.
You're good.
This one's good.
Yep, mine too.
You can test all of them, even the 9-volt batteries. You can test them. That one's good. Now, I specifically placed this one here because I knew it wasn't any good. Throw it away.
Throw it away right then and there. You know,
Right
what do
then
we
and there.
normally do? We have them in our junk drawer, right? We throw them back in, or we
Right.
just hope and pray that they're gonna work when we really need them.
Exactly.
And so many things that Yvette's gonna tell us about that I related to immediately, and she did so much research on batteries. I thought, oh, that is me. I throw all my batteries in a drawer, I mix them all up, none of them are the same brand, and now you have a place, and how wonderful to be organized, because you really shouldn't mix your batteries, you were saying,
you shouldn't.
right?
And let me
Nor
tell you.
store them in a drawer.
And most people don't know this. So even more of a reason to have a storage container like this. So a couple of 101 in battery storage. First of all, you don't want any of your batteries coming in contact with other random metal objects. Paper clips, coins, in drawers, right? They always are gonna be rolling around in drawers. That's a no-no, because what's gonna happen is it can cause them to short circuit, leak, or even worse, rupture. The same situation can happen if you store batteries of different types, right? Different brands or different types. You should not store them together. Here, what's great about this, everyone has its individual slot, not one of them touch. So if you do happen to buy one brand that might be on sale one day, another brand another day.
We all do that.
It's fine. But and another thing, when you do insert them in a device, insert the ones all of the same brand, because even though batteries all do charging, they charge just a little differently according to brand.
Sure. I know you previewed this earlier at the special birthday price, over $1,200 were spoken for at that time. I want to just quickly remind everyone, here's your color choices. We have the white, we have it available in black, or we have it available in the red. It comes with the individual screws and the testers.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
So if you want to hang it up on the wall, you can certainly do so, but certainly all maintained that would easily fit into a drawer.
It goes right in a drawer.
Always prepared.
Or you can hang it. And I love that you can just hang it, like maybe if you keep it hanging in the garage and maybe during the summer months, especially in Florida, you pick it up and you move it, because another no-no is storing your batteries where it's hot and humid. You don't want to do that. They need to be in like a room temperature area. Now, contrary to popular belief, they don't have to go in the refrigerator. You don't have to do that. But make sure you do keep them in a cool place.
And that was another thing. My husband always keeps our batteries in the refrigerator. He goes, no, it's certainly not necessary. But when you think about how this is completely protected, and I love when you said you really want to protect them from dust and debris.
Yeah.
And it makes a lot of sense. And this is like your own little special cover and shield. I even have not only the junk drawer where I throw my batteries, but I even would put them in baggies and just throw them all together.
And so many people do that, Lynn. Let me tell you, before I was well educated, I used to throw mine in a coffee container that was metal, the worst. So when I went to use my new batteries, they didn't even work. I didn't know why. I just thought, oh, they must be old. So this is a way to keep them not only all in one place, so when you go to see if you have batteries and you can't find them, then you go buy more. You come home, now you find the batteries you couldn't find, and you're mad at yourself because you spent more money on batteries that you already had. And it's something that we all do. And it's, how else could you keep them individually stored? It doesn't matter what container or box is out there. It is not made especially for batteries. Yeah. So I think it's something every household should have. I really like that it has a handle, it's portable, because if you go on trips in an RV, don't buy more batteries, take these with you. Or if you have a vacation home, take it with you. Right?
Yeah. You never can be too safe. And boy, we all know that. I mean, especially after last year and the scare that we had, with the Hurricane Irma coming right into this particular Tampa Bay area. And everybody was just, last minute, you're clamoring. But, a lot of times you don't even think about batteries until it's too late. Right. And then you think, okay, yeah, I know I have batteries. I know they're in that drawer. I know they're in that bag. I know they're in that coffee pot or wherever we might be storing them. But boy, if there's nothing more frustrating than when you do put those batteries in the flashlight or in your, radio, portable radio, and they're not working, and then you're mad at yourself, and then, so forth. I want to show you, too, just how simple it is. It doesn't matter what type of battery that you're testing, from your AAAs to your, Ds to your Cs. It even says, it'll even say where to put the negative. It tells you where to put the positive. So here's a AAA, or AA, pardon me. It's in the green. I know I'm good to go.
You're good.
So you know what? After I'm done with that, it goes right back in the AA part. How many batteries, again, is this going to hold?
100.
And it's every type, right?
That's 100 batteries, and then additionally, whichever button cell batteries you'd like to put in this container. And this might be simple, but I love that there is a place for this tester, because if there wasn't, I might toss it in the drawer, and I'm going to lose it.
I am too, Yvette.
So I just think it was a brilliant. It's simple yet effective.
It's so effective.
There you see it right in a drawer. Another thing, you want to be really careful about letting children get a hold of batteries. If they're thrown around, rolling around in a drawer, chances are they can get their hands on them. In a case like this, they're all tucked away. That won't be an issue. Yeah, they're secure, and they're just, my neighbor came over and looked at this and said, I need that for my husband right away.
Yeah.
He has a workshop outside, and he has batteries scattered all over the place. He doesn't know if they work. They're just, and this is just very common because who thinks about your batteries until you need them? When you need them, you need them.
Boy, is that not the truth. And like I said, not just emergency situations, but at any time. It's just nice to know that, oh, my remote control, I need to get batteries.
Wait, that's an emergency for my husband.
It can be.
If
well,
the remote
listen,
doesn't work, that is an emergency in our house.
Right, and then you're, running all over. Where are those AA batteries or the AAA batteries? Or, you open it up and you were saying, sometimes it's like, oh, well, maybe one works. I know one works because it's giving me a little bit of juice, but which one is it? And then it's, what do we say, trial and error.
Trial and error,
then
you're just going back
wasting
and forth.
time, right?
And why get rid of 8 batteries if only 1 or 2 are
right.
the ones that don't work? So.
You bet. Over 1,600 now have been selected. I know we have a clock up on the screen. Simply choose, and it doesn't start out heavy. That's the other nice thing about this.
Very, very light.
Even though it's going to hold and secure over 100 batteries. White, black, or red does come along with that battery tester that fits perfectly, and then underneath is that little other secret compartment.
I love that.
That has, you can do your...
all your little button cell batteries you put in there. Absolutely.
Perfect.
I always have, how about that situation when all of a sudden your smoke alarm is and you're like, you have to change that now.
Right, exactly. And
you
then,
better have a battery that works.
Here it is, Yvette. Where is that special battery that we have for that?
That's
I mean,
right.
Are you kidding me? Run to the store, go buy one. We were saying how much money you can, our producer was sharing with us a story just the other day.
Right.
Her remote control, she didn't have, the batteries, and her husband was out of town and didn't know where he put the batteries. So she said, oh, you know what, forget it. I'm gonna get in the car, I'm gonna run up to the store and buy some batteries. Ended up paying over $20, came back, opened up the cupboard, and sure enough, there were the batteries,
there
right?
They were.
But she's like, wait a minute, I just spent $20. So I said, how many of us do that all the time? Like, oh, do we have any D batteries? Geez, I don't know. I think we have the C. I don't know if we have red, just sold out, so thank you.
I like it. Look how nice it looks.
And it looks great. And like your neighbor said, this is impressive.
She said, I want that because, we always are trying to organize things, and I don't know if you can organize even just your batteries, and it's this simple, but you need a case like this because you couldn't do this yourself. I've tried. Let me put them in here. I don't care where you put them, they're gonna touch.
Yeah.
They're gonna touch, and that's a problem. So this is gonna allow you to keep them all in one place, organized. You're gonna be able to test them, and it's gonna store them properly. No debris, no dust. So you're gonna at least be doing this right,
Right. And so much more. We brought this in brand new for our birthday month. Will be $24.95, so we have that additional $5 savings, which is great.
Yeah.
Put your name on wait list if you have your heart set on red, but we still have the white and we still have the black available. Each one will come with the battery tester, and just to reiterate, enough to store up to over 100 individual multi-size batteries. 604-346. This is so genius and clever.
And easy.
There's a reason every household absolutely should have this.
Congratulations.
Right?
If you
Saving a lot of money and time and aggravation too, right?
Thanks so much,
thank you. Alrighty, couple of things we do want to mention. This is an hour about home solutions, and we're so thrilled because it is anchored with our very best value of the day. Mark Gill is standing by to tell you a little more about it. Take a look.
Have a look at that. Wow. That is the coolest thing ever. One squash turned into a pile of, look at this, vegetable spaghetti that you can actually sneak into the kids' diets. Look at that. That's one squash, you guys. I'm going to put it right out here, and I'm going to put the blade that did it right in front. I want you to know you're getting 6 blades today. You're getting the 3 that would come if you ordered off the infomercial. You get the 4 if you got when you got it in the store. But here at HSN, you get all 6. How cool is that? So let me show you how fast and easy the machine goes together and is ready to use. Lynn, you're going to love
Mark
this.
Gill, did I hear you say 6 individual blades.
6.
Best value anywhere. Infomercial, out in retail.
Anywhere.
Only today, while quantities last. And think about all the different vegetables and fruits.
Exactly.
And if you're watching your diet, if you're doing a low carb, this is ingenious. Okay.
Now, what I'm doing here, Lynn, is I'm putting the machine together, because what we've done here is we've taken everything people love about spiralizing, the colors, the variety, getting the veggies into the kids' diet without them knowing.
Right, the health benefits.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
But we've gotten rid of everything that people don't like. The cranking that sends it all over the countertop, right?
And it's hard. Some of them are really tough.
A catch container, and we've made it so safe, because we've all seen the spiralizers where you put it in there and you start twisting. Your fingers are comically close to the blade when you do that. When you pop the blade in here, it sits flush. Now listen, that machine still won't turn on yet. I don't want your fingers anywhere near that blade. The machine doesn't turn on until it's properly put together. Now I took a second to put that together for you, but when you use it, 9-10 seconds, you're all done. Okay. Now here's what you're gonna do. Your plunger has a little spike on the end, and it goes right into the cut end of your fruit or vegetable. It's super easy.
Wow.
So guys, here's what we're gonna do. Instead of the crank, instead of all that effort, instead of the electricity, instead of the huge footprint to clean up in the mess, all you do is just give the weight of the food plus the weight of your finger and let that blade do all the work. You don't need to force it, you don't need to push on it, the blade does it all.
Is that the thin blade there that you're using?
What we're using here is our exclusive ultra thin blade. Okay. You're only gonna get this blade here at HSN. So watch this, you guys, and this is what I love.
So cool.
This is 1 zucchini, just 1. Now, we've all seen spiralizers, and you gotta think to yourself, well, now that I've done that, what do I do with it? So let's make the doctor happy, and here's what I mean, okay? A serving of pasta, depending on the type of pasta and how much you love to eat, can run up to over 800 calories and 150 plus grams of carbs. No wonder your doctor hates this stuff. But I'll tell you what, I'm not your doctor, I'm your friend. So here's the best advice I can give you. If you want to take off a little bit of pounds, feel a little bit better without ever knowing it's happening, take 2 cups out of your favorite pasta dish and add 2 cups of your Veggetti noodles. Because guys, here's what it's all about. I've just replaced 850 calories or 800 calories with 60, and I've just replaced up to 180 grams of carbs with 8. So now, guys, think about that.
Great idea.
Now you're on your way to taking care of those health plans. You know what? Now's a great time to use your Cuisinart kitchen shears.
that are available for you. Good point.
I love it. There we go, guys. And that's what we're talking about.
Everybody, and what you'll hear over and over again, the first time you try it, you're like, I love this.
You can't tell the difference.
You can't tell the difference.
Nope, and that's why people love this.
That's the wildest thing, and it's like, I could be doing this as a healthy alternative in which we have some great cookbooks that are available to you. It's a set of 2, the Inspire-Eyes cookbooks, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of amazing recipes that are available for you, from desserts to breakfast to you name it, with fruits and veggies, and the sky is the limit here. So check with your representatives, or when you're calling in, they're asking you if you're interested, and that is just going to expand your possibilities of great, meals tenfold.
And that's what it's all about. Listen, I'm not the biggest vegetable eater in the world. I never was. But when you can make it interesting, when you can make it fun, and I don't know what's happening, I am all about it.
And a healthy alternative. And like,
exactly.
Who doesn't want that, right?
And when it comes to the, at the end of the day, you can't tell the difference in it between this and your regular noodles once everything's picked up the flavor. So when it comes time for that great side dish, let me show you a favorite around our house. You can go for the $3-4 bag of microwave vegetables. You can get that rice, you can get the quinoa, whatever it is. But watch this. If you want the healthiest way to do this, watch what I've done here. I've got some beautiful spiralized noodles, just like that. I'm gonna use some for my salad. And now all I'm gonna do, Lynn, is I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little bit of olive oil, just like this, and a little bit of balsamic. And just like that, you have a tasty dish that everybody can enjoy.
What are you using there?
That's our ribbon blade, and there's the perfect side dish. By the way, have a look beside here. That ribbon blade, when you want to make the best lasagna, veggie lasagna, all you do is layer up our noodles, and then your ricotta and your sauce, and you're all done. How cool is that?
That's awesome. And you're going to get other inspired recipes just with our today's special. So that, I want to say there's up to 9 individual recipes. There's one for marinara sauce. I was just talking about this at dinner the other night. Instead of, to your point, instead of pasta, take a squash, and do exactly what you did. Make it into your pasta, put a can of crushed tomatoes in there, bake it with a little bit of cheese, and voila, it's delicious.
Exactly. Now have a look what's happening here, guys. This is our spiral blade. It's actually my favorite. I love this one. There's so many uses for this blade that are just out of this world. Wait till you see what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and stop the machine. Now, by the way, while I'm here, I want you to understand something, okay? The only way this machine works is to use it properly. So I'm going to turn it on. I want you to watch this. If I take the lid off, everything stops. I can't get at the blade. If I take the plunger out, everything stops. I can't get at the blade, because that's what it's all about. Guys, there's always a little bit on the end. Cut it up for a snack or toss it out. That's entirely up to you. The blade comes out like nothing. I love that. There's no forcing. And it's always best to handle the blade from the outside. There's no edge there. Don't grab them from the inside. That's where the really sharp stainless steel blades live. So guys, watch this, all right? This is the coolest garnish for around a roast, a chicken, anything like that. So that's what you can do with that blade. But here's another. This is the coolest. I love this. If you like dehydrated foods, if you like making your own potato chips, anything like that, I want you to see something very cool. And you can do this with beets, sweet potatoes, any type of vegetable you go through the Veggetti. Now watch this. No kidding. Now we go from a spiral to perfect slices every time. So if you're making a potato casserole or sweet potato fries, everything cooks perfect and easily. How cool is that?
That is really genius.
I love it.
If you're just tuning in, yes, you have seen this in retail. You have seen this on, it's one of the #1 top infomercial products, never a value, like we're bringing to you here at HSN. Not just 2 blades. Some you'll get a special with 3 blades. Nowhere else are you getting the 6 individual blades, along with all the recipes, and this one-day only price of $29.95. And we didn't stop there. We have flex pay available. I want to say 3 flex payments under $10 to get this home. We're looking at a $60 retail. What do you spiral in there, my friend?
Well, this is my snack station. How about making your very own curly fries? Now watch this, you guys. Here's my little pro tip for you. When it comes to making French fried potatoes, I want you to go ahead and let that soak in a little bit of water before you serve it. And then that way, all the starch washes off, and you get perfect golden curly fries that you made yourself at home. You know, and I don't know if you know this, but sometimes when you go to a restaurant and you order French fries, there's over 18 ingredients in that French fry.
What?
1. And that really,
that's scary. Or
isn't that a shocker?
Then you can really taste the grease.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It is a shocker.
So I'm going to change blades because I want you to see how simple it is, okay, guys? There's nothing locking the blade in, which is nice. It just falls into place, and it only does it one way. When it comes time to take it out, there's a tab, or use your fingers just like that, and it pulls right out. Remember, handle these from the outside. Nothing happens on the outside, it all happens on the inside. So the blade change is so fast, so easy, your fingers actually never go near it unless you want them to. So watch what I'm gonna do here. I've put my ribbon blade on, just like this. Now, if you've ever gone to those restaurants where they've got like somebody outside trying to entice you in with one of their appetizers, what you're gonna see here is one of the appetizers that they try and get you in the restaurant with. And normally to do this, they've got a tool in the back that hooks on to a drill. I'm not even kidding. That's the type of power it normally takes to make the kind of noodles you're seeing here. Well, you know what? This is the most powerful motor we've ever offered. So you're going to take your potatoes just like this and have a look here. Pop them in the fryer or in the oven for just a few minutes. Grab a little bit of blue cheese. I know my boy Roman can't stand this part of it. And then give it a shot of your sriracha aioli. There you go, you guys.
Fantastic.
In minutes. Isn't that fun?
And you're in control. I mean, that's the beauty. You know exactly what the ingredients are. It's a natural, fresh potato. We're going to sneak in a quick hi from Helen, who's joining us from Colorado. Just ordered the Today's Special. Helen, thank you so much for saying hello. What do you think of our fabulous Today's Special?
I love it. You know, I'm not a pasta eater. I don't like pasta because it just doesn't taste right. And I've been looking for one of these machines for quite a while, but they're so expensive, and today I saw what I liked at my price. It's fast, and I love vegetables that are cut up like this. I mean, I could just sit and eat them all the time.
So true. And until something like this, did you ever have one of the manual spiralers before, Helen, or no?
No, I never did.
It goes everywhere.
It goes everywhere, and really you can do a lot of arm power in that too. This is definitely the way to go, and I'm glad that you did.
It's so fast.
It's so fast.
It's so quick.
Yes, and you shopped around. That was a smart thing to do, especially tuning in today, getting the 6 blades and all the other great bonuses at this one-day only price. I'm so happy you were watching, and we're going to get it right out to you, Helen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very much.
Enjoy your day.
Bye.
Bye-bye now. So once again, FlexPay times 3, it's under $10. Get it home and give it a try. The recipes that are included are marinara sauce. We have a squash with a sauteed shrimp. There's bolognese sauce included, garlic parmesan, noodles, zucchini noodles, yum.
So many, right?
Alfredo sauce, pesto sauce, Asian stir fry, cucumber salad, one of my other personal favorites.
Well, actually, there we go. We just started
You just did that.
But I wanted people to see what we did here while we were chatting. Now, this one here, I love this. Instead of that like cup of noodles or whatever it is that you're putting together, do yourself a favor, read the ingredients on that or skip it if you're trying to have a good day. You don't want to put that stuff in your body. So many carbs that turn into sugar, so much fat, so much sodium. Watch this. In one of your jars at home, put some fresh vegetables in the bottom, a little bit of soup base, your favorite kind, and take those zucchini noodles, fill it to the top like you saw, and then in the 2 minutes it takes to reconstitute noodles that you shouldn't eat, you can cook your Veggetti noodles just like that.
And healthy Veggetti noodles. And what were you making those out of again?
That one there was the
your
zucchini.
Veggetti noodles.
My Veggetti noodles out of zucchini. And have a look at here, onion straws for the best burger you've ever had. How cool is that?
Yum. All right, very, very, very popular today. Extremely busy right now. If you are just tuning in, it is the World Launch, where we're featuring 6 of the #1. I mean, I know in an infomercial, the additional blades were an additional price.
They were, I think, like $8 to $10 for the shipping and handling.
Okay,
that'll do it.
So there you go. But yes, we were able to get an incredible special just here today. It's powerful. Again, it's a 100-watt rotary motor on here. And look, you want to make the most delicious, yummy, look at that salad.
Isn't that great?
Oh my goodness,
And
Mark.
we're doing this in minutes. That's the whole point of this, you guys. We're doing it in absolute minutes.
It's a small footprint. That's the other thing I wanted to mention. It's not like this is, you would think being this powerful and being such a great healthy option, it would be a huge, like a big food processor or something. It's not. It's a very small footprint.
And it requires almost no effort. The blade is doing the work. Basically, I'm just balancing the plunger. That's what I'm here for. Make sure it doesn't fall over. Okay? That's the kind of thing that we're talking about with the Veggetti Power Deluxe. And that's what I love about it. No matter what you're putting through it, sweet potatoes, jicama, taro, carrots, whether you've got some fun stuff like zucchinis, cucumbers, whether it's squash, it makes no difference at all. You know what? Let's beef up the Asian salad just a little bit. Why not,
Even
right?
baby's food. I mean, if you want to, there's so many different things that you'll discover. And please ask about the other cookbooks, because that opens up a whole nother world of great recipes.
The cookbooks, and if you go online, there are so many recipes for you to enjoy. Spiralizing is really kind of taken over, because what it does is it allows you to get those vegetables, those vitamins, those minerals into your diet that you should have, but we all get so bored by either the look, the taste, or the stigma with all these veggies. So I'll tell you what, if you want a little bit different of a salad, how about one yellow squash and 1/2 look at that, of a daikon radish. Are you kidding me with this? And then what we're gonna do is just go ahead with a few sliced almonds, and instead of that side dish that you do at a convenience that you kind of feel a little bit guilty about putting on the family table sometimes just in the interest of time, well, let me tell you something. This is faster, it's healthier, and they're gonna like it more because you're introducing that variety into their diet and giving them good eating habits for the rest of their lives with tools like this.
And we're all so self-conscious right now about what we are ingesting and putting in our bodies, I mean, for ourselves and for our family. This is that perfect way to get started because there's no excuses. I mean, yes, the old-fashioned spiralers out there, and we've sold, honestly, hundreds of thousands of them here at HSN.
Absolutely.
But they cannot do what this
is a sweet potato, you guys.
I mean, are you kidding? Right before your very eyes.
Exactly. You want to talk about the power of the strongest motor we've ever put together for you? Have a look at this. This is a sweet potato. You're not going to find much harder to get through than that. And here's what I love about our spiral blade. Not only do you have a very cool garnish that you can wrap or have a lot of fun with, but if you love making apple chips, if you love making chips from root vegetables like beets and taro and all that kind of stuff, here's all you got to do, okay? There's going to be a starter hole that the Veggetti makes for you where the blade was.
Right.
And all you do is just cut it right down in half like that, and watch this. Now, that spiral is perfect chips for dehydrating, anything like that. And have a look here. I did the beets ahead of time so my fingers didn't turn red. But you can do so much with this. Apple chips. Guys, have a good time with this machine. That's what it's designed to do.
When you read, when everybody loves about this, it's like when you first start getting this home and having fun and experimenting, you want to try something new all the time. You receive all 6 of the blades only here at HSN. One day only special price at $29.95. FlexPay on top of that. super quiet, easy to do. Ask about one more time the Inspiralized
Absolutely.
set of 2 cookbooks that are also available for you. Mark, thank you.
Thank you very much.
What an amazing today's special. My friend Carrie McNally is standing by. We have another ingenious home solution.
It's your birthday. Today's your birthday. Thanks, Lenny. Hey, everybody. Carrie McNally with you with the brightest idea in lighting. And this is one of those deals where you go, gosh, I wish I invented that, right? So this is the perfect solution for that naked light bulb where you don't have a fixture, right? It's just sort of unsightly. When you flip it on, you get blinded for a while, right? Maybe it's in the closet or under the stairs or in the garage or the man cave where you don't have a fixture. You just have this sort of naked thing, right? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this thing's temperature, just to give you an idea how downright dangerous these things are and why we're kind of fading them out. That's 141 degrees Fahrenheit, right? So I'm gonna use this so I don't burn myself, and I'm gonna install a flush mount, complete LED light fixture in probably less than 10 seconds. Here's the genius part. It has a little male right there, you see that? So how many carries does it take to screw in a light bulb? Well, just this guy, just the one. And I'm just gonna turn it just like this, just like you would normally screw in a light bulb. And then voila, I have a beautiful flush mount fixture.
Wow.
Isn't that cool, Lynn?
Wow.
I really wish I invented this because it's genius. Now I can use the pull chain if I want to, right? Or I can use a switch if I want to because it works with either of them.
No way. So
How
Carrie,
genius is
if
that?
I just have a bulb, right, and I never can find anything,
it's a naked,
to put over
naked
it,
bulb, yeah.
right, whether it's outside, inside, I can just put this on. It's going to turn it into, I'm getting all this continuous light as well?
Look at this.
No way.
Okay, it gets even better. Now, there are 24 individual LEDs in here that will last, wait for it, 45.6 years. Wait, what? An incandescent light bulb lasts about 11 months because they burn so hot, right? They burn at over 300 degrees Fahrenheit. That's why we were able to make brownies in a cardboard box when we were kids, right?
It was one of my favorites.
Right.
With the light bulb.
Right. Well, they last about 11
Chocolate
months.
cake.
Yeah, exactly. They last about 11 months. Now take a look at this. Here they are. All 24 of them are LEDs, and they're going to last 45.6 years.
Whoa.
Now, it's a high-test polycarbonate and aluminum design, so it's super durable, but it's also going to, over the course of the 45.6 years, save you 80% in energy costs.
Wow.
And that's the beauty of it. And you get the 2-pack today.
Well, we have that back in stock for $59.95 and flex pay. And then your choice, correct? So we have like a beautiful white, or we have it available in a solo in bronze color
bronze,
for $29.95. Actually, 3 monthly flex payments. That's even better. That is available for you. And take a minute out and read the reviews. They could not have made this any easier. We were talking old homes,
yes,
especially.
Absolutely.
You know,
Older
a lot of times
for sure.
it's hard to, unless you're going to hire someone, an electrician, to come in to do all the rewiring, to put on, a new, sleek, modern looking fixture into the house.
Exactly. And one of the emails that I received was a woman put it in her closet because she was having a hard time discerning between navy and black in her outfits because she just couldn't see very well. And the other thing that happens with a naked light bulb is you flip it on and you're blinded temporarily, for a while. The other part of it too is I consider myself a pretty handy guy, right? I just replaced the brake pads on my car by myself, and I was really proud of that. A little help from you too, but you're not getting me anywhere near any wiring. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to do it. I've been shocked before. It's never going to happen again. There's no wiring. There's no stranger, an electrician to bring it into the house. You can do this. All of you, all of us, kids can do this. It's just as simple as easy as screwing in a light bulb.
We're going to show that again. It's almost too good to be true. If you are just tuning in, you have to see
it's patented
this demonstration.
Technology, completely patented. Nobody else has this, and this is all it is, right here. Super durable, and you just screw it in, and no longer do you have a naked fixture. This is how quickly and easily it comes apart as well.
So
just like
Carrie,
that.
if I drop that, most likely it's not going to shatter or anything.
Nope. And I can use the switch, or I can use the chain. These things fly out of here. People love it because it's just pure genius. A fixture, is very expensive. Installing a fixture is super expensive and downright dangerous. And think of this, 45, I would love to be still around in 45.6 years. I really would. That's how long the light's gonna last, because it's LED versus filament.
I don't have to change anything. And that's even with a 3-hour estimate every day if you are using it. Most people are not using their lights for 3 hours. So you're probably even gonna get more extension of time out of this one purchase here. If you look at all the light bulbs we have down to the side, right?
Yeah.
You think about how much you're gonna save in the long run.
Yeah, it pays for itself.
Absolutely, it's why we can't keep these in stock. So the only choice here is color. We have the bronze, or we have it available in the white, or we have the 2-pack. And then 2-pack, what are the color bases on that one, Carrie? Are they done in the stainless?
The stainless, yes.
Okay, so you can get either the 2-pack, and normally one's $29.95, so 2-pack of $59.95 and 3 flex pay is available. A special offer only here at HSN.
And here it is right here in the closet. It's just as simple and as easy as screwing in a light bulb. But when you think about 45.6 years, that's 45 light bulbs you will not have to buy. That's trips up and down a ladder that you don't have to make. You don't have to hire an electrician. There's no wiring at all. As I said before, I'm a pretty handy guy, but you're not getting me anywhere near, the wiring. You got to shut the fuse box off, and then you got to do something that's terribly dangerous. The other part of it too, and you'll see him, he hits it with the ladder by accident. It's really it's almost indestructible. Boom, there it goes. It's that polycarbonate and aluminum combination, and this is how easy it is. We'll just do it live on the air. I'm gonna grab this with this rag because this thing is hot. It was 150 degrees last time I took its temperature.
That's a regular old-fashioned light bulb. All right, which, if you have in your closet right now, you're using those. Wait till you see how much brighter.
Oh yeah, this is so much brighter and cleaner.
Oh, it's night and day.
And the other part is when you turn it on, you're not instantly blinded. And I love this under the stairs, in the man cave. There's so many places in your house that you're gonna be able to use this. And it's just this, that's it.
Wow, look how much brighter that is too.
I just installed that.
So Carrie, if I can pretty much screw in a light bulb, I can easily, right? I can install this amazing fixture.
Yeah, because again, it's patented.
That's all I'm doing.
It's genius. When I first was asked to present this on the air, I said, oh my gosh, this is absolutely brilliant. This is somebody who's just a genius, right? Somebody sat down with a piece of paper and a pencil, and my grandfather was an engineer, and they said, how do we create a flush mount fixture without any wiring whatsoever? And this is what they said, well, let's just design the little male just like a regular light bulb. So if you can screw in a light bulb, and I'm sure you can do this too. And if you have more than one of those sort of naked bulbs in the basement or in the closet or under the stairs or wherever it happens to be, in the laundry room, especially if you have an older house, this is an elegant and brilliant solution.
It's like you just hired someone to come in and put recessed lighting into a specific area in your home. And we know how incredibly expensive that can be.
Oh,
my goodness. And that's, again, going with the wiring. So what a genius idea. LED lighting. Over 40 years, 45 plus years, that you don't have to worry about switching out anything on this fixture. You can choose one in either color of the white or the bronze, or the 2-pack in that stainless with 3 flex pays available at $59.95 or at $29.95. This is genius, you're right. Carrie was so excited, he goes, Lynn, you've never seen this? I said, no, because we can't keep it in stock. He said, it's the coolest thing going. So you're right, I'm hooked. Got it. Thanks, Carrie.
Thank you. Thanks.
All righty, we're going back outside, and we have one of our #1 outside cleaners back in stock. John Florell is going to tell us a little more about it. Hi, John.
Hi, guys. Hi, guys. I'll tell you what, when's the last time you cleaned around the outside of your house? Think of the windows, your shutters, your gutters, your siding on the house, brick molding. Maybe it's the entire side of the house, sidewalks, patios. Look at this. No more scrubbing, no more rubbing, and it all is done with Kutter. And today you get in the kit. The Kutter kit comes with 2 bottles of Kutter. Each bottle is 1.94 quarts. That's almost a full gallon of cleaner. One of the bottles has a nozzle that hooks up to your garden hose. The other bottle comes with an actual spray nozzle, so you can use it full strength on any surface around your house. Kutter is made by Rust-Oleum. Now, Rust-Oleum's a national brand here, very well known. They're known more for their paints, but for cleaning products, here's the best part about this. Right here on the bottle, you can see it's got the Safer Choice EPA rating, which means that it's safe to use around your flowers, your shrubs, your lawn, the garden. If you're spraying on the side of your house, you don't have to worry about hitting the rose bush. So all you do is aim, you spray, and you don't even have to get close to the surface. Now, this is the unit that I have hooked up to my garden hose, and I'm gonna walk over here closer to the house. Not that I have to get closer, but I'll tell you what, I'm about 15 or maybe 15 feet away from the house. I'm easily able to get up underneath the eaves of the house. I can spray the gutters. All of that pollen, the dirt, the dust, the grime that builds up around your house, the mold and the mildew. Now, the way this works on the unit, and I'm gonna step forward so you guys can see, there's a little black knob here on the front of the unit. I'm spraying right now with fresh, clean garden water coming right out of my garden hose. I'm gonna turn that knob, and now I'm spraying the detergent onto any surface around the house. If you have mold and mildew, this is fantastic. For the dust, the pollen, the bugs, the cobwebs that build up on the side of your house all winter long, all spring long. Now, that detergent will break it down, turn it back to your rinse cycle now, or rinse setting, and now I'm rinsing with fresh, clean water coming directly out of the garden hose, leaving my house spot-free, dust-free, dirt-free, cobweb-free, and no more of that green or black stuff on the side of your house.
Brilliant. So what you're telling me is I don't have to take out my screens and then bring those up into the bathtub and wash those individually and then go inside and outside.
It cleans your windows, your
genius.
shutters, right through the screen.
How about gutters?
And gutters, any surface around the house.
Okay.
In fact, if you've got wood fencing, okay, you can see right here that now this is a piece of wood fence. If you've got mold and mildew, you can see the difference. On vinyl siding, bricks, pavers around the house, or your sidewalks, patios, or driveways. Hey, the next time your kids come home from school and, 16, 18-year-olds, they've got that car that's a little bit beat up and they get that used motor oil that drips on your driveway, or maybe it's the neighbor or a friend that stops by that didn't know. How do you get that off of there? Well, with Kutter, watch how this works. Now, I'm using the one with the spray nozzle right now. You can spray this directly on. Hey, if you've got an oil stain on your driveway, look how it breaks it down. It breaks down grease, oil, dirt, debris at a molecular level. You can see how it breaks it down.
Sure.
And by the way, I'm not wearing rubber gloves. I'm not wearing a gas mask or a face mask when I use this. Because of that EPA Safer Choice rating, it's safer than those caustic, toxic chemical cleaners, and it does a fantastic job. So it works safer, but the best part is that it works.
That it works, and it's by one of the #1 names. I'm looking at the Rust-Oleum here, right here. You probably recognize that name. And you're getting 2 of these, correct, John? I mean, that's, so altogether, we're looking at, what, 100 and some ounces?
Yeah, let me tell you, it's enough.
For $24.95 today? That's the best value we ever offered.
It's a huge configuration. Each one of these bottles will do up to 2,200 square feet.
Oh, great.
So if you've got, that's like the entire house, most houses, okay? And with both of these bottles, that means you can do it twice. But when you think about it, if you've got a 2-story house, how would you get up to scrub or to get a pressure washer or to do anything up above? With Kutter, with the special nozzle, what it does is it supercharges the water pressure that's in your garden hose. So if you've got bad water pressure, this is going to make it good. If you've got good water pressure already, this is going to make it great. But now you can reach even a 2nd or 3rd story house to get up underneath the eaves, blast away the dust, the pollen, the mold, the mildew. And with that Kutter detergent, you apply that, you let it set on the surface that you're cleaning, and you'll literally watch the dirt and grime just melt away off the side of your house. Let it set for a couple of minutes, and then go back and rinse. And as you come back to rinse, look, you can see how it blasts away the cobwebs, the dust. This spring, all that pollen that was floating off the trees and it was on everybody's cars, and that attaches to your house too. But what I love about Kutter too is it literally works on every outdoor surface. So if you want to clean your windows, okay, you don't have to even get close to the outside windows of your house. I'm cleaning with clean water right now out of the garden hose. I'm going to turn the nozzle on the unit. I'm applying the Crud Cutter directly to the window. And you'll notice down below there's a screen. You don't have to remove the screen.
Great.
So now you switch back over to rinse. You're rinsing your windows, taking away all the dust, the dirt, the cobwebs, all that built-on, caked-on, baked-on stuff that's been all over your windows all winter long and all spring. Now you'll be able to see through your windows, but the best part is you don't have to remove the screens because it cleans right through the screens. In fact, I'm going to show you that right here. I've got some screens here, and this screen might not even look dirty, okay? But watch what happens. I'm going to put it up against this white house. You can see how Crud Cutter blasts right through the pollen, the dead bugs, could be bird droppings, all of that dust and dirt and debris that builds up on your screens. It blasts that through, cleaning your screen and your window at the same time. So if you have a 2-story house, you don't have to climb up onto a ladder. You don't have to get on a chair. All you have to do is stand with both feet firmly on the ground, and now I can easily reach all the way up to a 2-story house to clean a 2nd-story window.
And environmentally okay with the EPA as well, right? For anything outside of the house.
It's got the Safer Choice rating by the EPA, which means it's been tested against those caustic, toxic chemicals, that everybody uses.
And most things outdoors are not. I mean, you need something that's really powerful so they don't go to those extremes, right? So, I mean, we're talking barbecue and patio furniture and wood decks and fences and all of that.
But when you think about it, when you're spraying your wood fence or your deck, there's always lawn there. There's always shrubs and flowers. You don't want anything caustic or toxic, okay?
John, the only other thing I want to mention, I know we're going to put a clock up on the screen. This is not only the best value that we ever offered, there's auto ship available where you can secure this price of $24.95, and then all of your future shipments will also have free shipping and handling. You just simply customize when you want to have it. So you want it every 90 days, every 120 days. We took $15 off for the first time ever. And just great reviews when we originally offered. And boy, that's cleaning up some great outdoor furniture there,
if you've got outdoor patio furniture. Now, this is a white wicker chair, but maybe you've got that patio furniture that has the actual upholstered, the cushions. It works great on that, too. If you have a boat, it's fantastic for taking the mold and mildew off the side of a boat. So for fiberglass, plastic, wood, vinyl, for fencing, you're going to love it. But even for things like stainless steel barbecue grills, okay? Maybe hopefully your barbecue doesn't look this bad, but watch what happens when I spray Crud Cutter on here. You'll be able to see how it breaks down. Just like we did that motor oil on the concrete floor earlier, you can see how it immediately breaks down and emulsifies that baked on, caked on, burnt on food off of a barbecue grill, just like we did that used motor oil off of that concrete surface earlier. And just with one quick swipe, your barbecue can look like new again.
Yeah, I mean, whether you're using it just like you would a regular outdoor detergent, or you're using it to clean the house, the gutters, the sidewalls, the windows, the screens, I mean, the brick, the driveway, I mean, all those things.
Any surface at all. If you've got now I know these are brown, but these are those vinyl fences, okay? They build up with mold, they build up with that mildew, and you get that green stuff all over them. With Crud Cutter, just spray it on, let it set for a few seconds, and then take that cloth and you can either wipe it down, or when you use it with that spray nozzle that hooks up to your garden hose, you don't even have to wipe it. You just aim, spray, and walk away.
And that comes with the package, right, John?
You get 2 bottles.
Right, so any standard garden hose that you have, that nozzle will just simply screw right onto it, and then you just adjust it to get that, get to the second, the more powerful to get to the second levels in your house. Did I mention these are 62 ounces?
I know.
I mean, that's 124 ounces here altogether.
Yeah.
All types of surfaces, that's the questions that we're getting. This would easily be over $40 in retail. So, whether it's wood, correct, John?
Yep.
Treated wood.
Vinyl, plastic, fiberglass, concrete, whether it's painted wood, raw wood like this, it builds up the mildew all over it. Now you can blast it away. On your decks, sidewalks, anywhere that you've got that green or black stuff around your house, on the outside of your house, hey, try this. If you've got, maybe it's your neighbor that has that they've got the well water and their sprinkler system happens to hit your fence or maybe the side of your house and it leaves that rust stain.
Yes.
Kutter will take care of that. Just spray it on.
Damaging your bushes or anything else.
That's right. That's because of that. It's a safer choice product, so it's perfectly safe for your flowers, shrubs, your lawn, your kids, your pets. Hey, take it up on the roof. If you've got a moldy roof, spray Kutter on, let it set for about 10 minutes, and then come back and hit it with the rinse. And I'll tell you what, that black stuff that floats down out of the air, I figured out what that is. It's the exhaust from all the airplanes flying over, all the jets. All that ends up landing on your roof and turning your roof black.
Yes.
Kutter takes it right off. And it does it safely.
And it does it.
Each one of these bottles,
I know. I'm going to show that one more time.
2,200 square feet.
Look, these are like weights in a gym. I mean, my goodness. And having the free shipping and handling makes a big difference here at 124 ounces.
Oh, yeah.
Nozzle is included.
Yep.
Everything you need to get those projects outside and having something that's going to work and be effective and yet also be environmentally safe at the same time. John, thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
Okay. Another great way that you could be able to save up to $25 right this second is applying for the HSN charge card. As soon as you're approved, take $25 off your first purchase. I am going to be back with a birthday celebration with one of my favorite Too Faced Cosmetics. We're going to check in with Sarah standing by.
Did you know you can stream both HSN and HSN2 live and